Hey guys, how you doing? This is Mr. Maldonado. I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to navigate through My Maps for your World War II assignment. So if you look here on the screen, I'm going to go to Google and I am already logged in. So I'm going to do a quick search for My Maps. And when I search that, the very first option here is going to be My Maps. I'm going to click that. It's going to ask me, do I want to create a new map or open a map? This is your first time doing this, so you are going to create a new map. And it's going to bring you here, okay? The first thing that we want to do is we want to name our map, give it a title. So I'm going to go over to title. And I'm going to name it my last name, so Maldonado. And I'm going to call it World War II map. Click save. Based on your assignment sheet, if you've looked over it, there's a couple of things that you're going to need to do. The first thing is you're going to need to drop markers all over your map. So you can zoom in and out of your map using your mouse or your trackpad there. We're talking about World War II, so we're going to spend some time talking about Europe and some time in the Pacific. Now, just for fun, just to teach you how to drop some maps, I'm going to use an example of our school. So I'm going to zoom in here to Los Angeles, California. There's Anaheim. Here's Brea. I can zoom all the way in. There's the Brea Mall. Here's Lambert. And here we have our school. So I can zoom in all the way here to Brea Canyon. And I'm going to go up to this marker. And I'm going to click Add Marker. My mouse is going to turn into this little cross here. And I drop my marker wherever I want it. This looks like my classroom there. And I am going to label this room 205. And for my description, I'm going to write, it's another wonderful day in room 205. Now you're going to notice there are some things I can do here. The first thing that it allows me to do is add a picture. So if I want to add a picture, I click the camera. I can Google search any image. If I look up, well, I don't know what comes up here. None of those look like me being awesome. Let's see here. Let's try another search. How about history? So I like this picture because I teach history, so I'm going to click the check mark here. Sorry about that, the lights went out here. So I like this picture, so I'm going to click the history and I'm going to hit select. And now if you look at my map, room 205, it's another wonderful day. There's my history picture. Okay. All right. Let's say I want to add another picture. I can hit this plus sign. It just doesn't have to be pictures. I can do a YouTube search. And I can find, I can look anything up on YouTube, and here we can find some of the videos that I've made already. This making a sandwich video is perfect, and so I'm going to use my making a sandwich video. And now when I look at this mark, I can either look at this history picture or I can look at my making a sandwich video. Okay, so I'm going to hit save there. Now, if you notice, after I hit save, it gives me some other options. If I go here down to style, I'm going to click style, and it lets me change the color of my marker. So instead, I don't like the red one. I'm not going to try to figure out what colors these are, but let's say I want this one instead, or I want a black one. I know this one's black. Okay, whatever color I want, I can change those colors. And I can also change the type of icon. You're going to notice in your instructions, it's going to tell you to label some things with a star icon. That would be this. Or to use a square icon. That would be this. You can also choose other icons if you click this picture here. There's a lot of icons you can choose from. Okay. So I'm going to leave the star and I'm going to go with this color. Okay, so now I'm done. I can hit this little X and you're going to see that my star icon is going to stay there right over Brea Canyon. But as I zoom out, it's going to stay over California, and I can zoom all the way out to, you know, the map of the U.S. and it's going to show me that there I have an icon, something that I want to look at. Okay, if I click on it, it'll show me that, and again, I can look at my information. It has my description there. So you're going to be doing that with some of these battles and some of these wars and some of these countries that we've been talking about in World War II. One more thing I want to show you. Something else that you can do that's pretty cool is you can pick a location. So you can draw out a specific area if it's more than one country or more than one region. So for example, I'm going to draw a border around here, Greenland. Okay, and I want you to see this here. So I'm going to go up to where it says draw a line. And I'm going to click add line or shape. And again, it's going to give me this box. And I'm just going to connect the dots here. Again, you can be as close as you want, or, you know, maybe a little bit sloppy. I'm kind of short on time here. So this is what I'm doing. And when you connect the dots, it's going to create a shape. And so I'm going to name this shape, I don't know, shape 1, just for the sake of this. And I'm going to give it the description. This is Greenland. Sorry. Okay. And I'm going to save this. Okay. And if you look at some of the information, this is pretty cool about Google Maps. It'll give you the distance in square miles, or the border, the distance around the border. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so I can close this down and my shape stays there. But let's say I messed up and I actually wanted my shape a little bit to the side. I can actually pick this up and drag it around, and it'll keep the same shape as it is actually on the globe. So this is pretty cool. We can go back to that. So you're going to see the instructions for question number, I believe it's question 2, asks you to find the European theater or the Pacific theater, and this is what I want you to do. Use this tool to find, oh, the Pacific theater is here, it's here, or Europe is here, or wherever. Okay, so those are some cool features you can do on the map. Again, we're talking about World War II, so let's say I'm talking about France or the Battle of Britain. Okay, so I can go here, add a marker. Battle of Britain's over here over the United Kingdom. Drop my marker. Third time's the charm here. So here's Britain. I dropped the map. I want to call this the Battle of Britain. And I give it a description. Whatever my description is. Again, I can add a picture, or I can look up a video on YouTube. Here I have some pictures. I want to use this one. If I click the check mark, it'll actually allow me to pick more than one picture. So this one, and I like this one, and this one's pretty good. I want to use this. Okay, and I hit select. And it'll add those pictures. Oops, should have added more than one. Let me try that again. Maybe if I hold shift. It's not letting me do it here. There it is, it added 2. Okay. I can add a description here at the bottom. I hit save, and again, once I hit save, it allows me to change it. So, The Allies won this one, so it's supposed to be a star, and it's supposed to be this color. So there it is, and I'm done. You can close this and move on to the next one. Okay, you're going to be working on this today and tomorrow. I hope it's a fun activity for you. It's a little bit different. Make sure that you follow the instructions, and I'm here to help if you need any help. Okay, good luck, have fun.